Part 12. The Black Technology Chat Group of the 10,000 Realms. Author, Huo Dong. Chapter 111. 111 Chapter 111 is over? The nickname of the small bully mobile game machine spread on the internet. Of course, the Red Letter Company also pushed back. In the game, sometimes the game is good for teammates. Someone will say, 666, the big bully mobile game machine. The teammates' dishes are garbage. Such a dish, the little bully mobile game machine can't save you. With the reputation of the bully mobile game machine, the sales of HX1 are also rising. Many people go to buy a mobile game in order to buy a mobile game. And the majority of male users is even more fond of this phone. Of course, there are some female users, but basically they are also purchased under the name of their small bully mobile game machine. The sales of HX1 are rising rapidly, and the scalpers have seen the opportunity and are ready to start selling. If HX1's stocking volume is still good, but the stocking volume is small, the buying is more intense. HX1 released the 24 days, the first batch of stocks were all ordered, and the cattle contributed at least 1/3 of the sales. Red Letter Electronics Science and Technology Co., Limited, Tang Gang, who just got the news from the channel distributor, was excited. He said in a trembling voice, 24 days, sales of 400,000, we did it, HX1 did it. Professor Dai Liangke is also full of red light, which is an affirmation of their research and development results. It is mentioned here that the second generation R&D project of the Red Core has also begun. Luzixon said with a smile, haha, 40 million sales, has exceeded the previous gamble, this will let everyone see our strength. But don't be too arrogant. Although we gambled, we won the sales of Rice One mobile phone a few years ago. This year, Rice mobile phone sales are several million units a month, the road is still ahead, and comrades are in need. Work hard. Tang Gang nodded, yes, the old brand of mobile phones have long been accumulated, technology and sales are still ahead of us, we have to continue to cheer. Octopus, the market reaction is so good now, the agent is asking for additional orders. I plan to double the order in the foundry. How do you see it? Of course double, Luzixon said. But quality is guaranteed, and credibility is the key in the future. We have to sell HX2, HX3, and have a good reputation to go in the long run. I must strictly enforce it, Tang just said seriously. In addition to them, employees of Red Letter Electronics Science and Technology are also happy. Some of them have stayed at the company for overtime for the new year, just for this HX1. Now HX1 sells a lot, is affirmation of their work. Ha ha ha, fortunately, when I first chose to work, I came to a Red Letter. Now the future is boundless. An employee was surprised and said that he had just been promoted, not only increased his salary by more than 50,000, but also this month. Double the bonus. In the past, we hoped that Tang would also be a mobile phone, and the price could not be sold. Now HX1 is directly crushed, it is really different. The old staff of Wangtang Science and Technology also felt very much. Do it well, maybe someday we can be the top of Red Letter. On the day of the Red Letter, the latest sales news was announced. On the sale of 24 days, HX1's 40 units are all sold out, and the next batch of HX1 will be available next month, so you can only wait for the purchase. The official Weibo of Red Mail's mobile phone, and Naughtyite, took a look at the official phone of Rice. Although there have been some rumors on the internet earlier, when the Red Letter officially confirmed the news, the media and netizens got smashed. You see headline, shock, Rice president made this bet and lost 1 billion a day. Program public number, a joke triggers a billion gambling, and Rice loses too badly. Weibo marketing number, the bully mobile game machine is coming, breaking the new mobile phone sales record, Red Letter wins 1 billion gambling. Knowing, HX1 sales reached 400,000 a month, and Rice lost the gambling. Will they really lose billions? Post it, Rice will not lose money. If you lose money, I will live and eat, sit, and wait. There are also some media outlets that are hot, forcing a wave of this incident. Everyone knows that Red Letter was originally a company that started as a mobile game. It must be very researchable in this field, so their HX1 is also very good in this field. It has been called the bully mobile game machine by the majority of netizens. It has also become their selling point, so they can create a new brand of mobile phone sales scene. Here Xiaobian has to say, the Red Letter does not take the usual way, is a leather sofa. And said Red Letter and Rice is gambling. Xiaobian believes that Rice has not lost. There is no legal effect in the billions of gambling. On the contrary, with this hot event, the monthly sales of Rice mobile phone is almost 10 million, the golden pot is full, and although Red Letter is a dark horse in the mobile phone market, there is still a big gap compared to Rice or other mobile phone brands. Jingcheng, Rice Science and Technology Park, CEO Tian Xiangshan also saw the official news of Red Letter. He frowned deeply and exclaimed, "Within a month, sales have already reached 400,000, and it is still undersupplied. This Red Letter is really beyond my expectations." The vice president said on the side, "Yes, when our company failed to achieve such performance, they are a strong rise. But they take the mobile game route. There is something we can learn from. Maybe we can also have a mobile game model." Yet Tian Xiangshan nodded. "This is a good idea. Nada, the media are now arguing for billions of things. How do we respond? It is a joke, certainly not to lose money." Tian Xiangshan still has some helplessness. At the beginning, he was full of confidence and felt that he would win. Who knows that Red Letter actually did? Now, on the internet, some friends in the real world have ridiculed him. This black spot is afraid that it will not be cleaned. The vice president is also very embarrassed. This time Rice is a shame. But it doesn't matter, if the money is earned, the skin can't be eaten. Rice officially responded by saying that the original billion-dollar gambling was just a joke and congratulated the Red Letter mobile phone for its achievements. When the netizens saw it, they all commented on the excitement. "Ha ha ha, have a face, Red Letter is a cow fork. The face is really thick. I still say that I will win before I lose. If I lose now, I don't want to give money." Tianziongjun, 1 billion, what are you talking about? I don't understand. This is the legendary dress is not the opposite of CAO. I don't pay back the money, I'm so sad. I'm on behalf of the big Red Letter to come to the account. If I don't repay the money on the 10th, I will make a new ghost video to Bwebi blog. What's BB upstairs? Hurry up and do it. Just say a word, ask for a link. I like to watch the ghosts of Tianzong. In addition to the official news of Rice, the official micro of the Red Heart mobile phone is also kept by it. At Rice wants to pay, what do you think? At Career Debt Collection, 28 Division, please click on my avatar for details. Weibo sells films, help me to jack up, good people are safe for life. When is the second batch of HX1 sold? I just bought it yesterday and found it out of stock. The Black Technology Chat Group of the 10,000 Realms. Author, Huo Dong. Chapter 112. 112 Chapter 112 Chapter Gunpowder. One of these messages is different. Thanks to the Red Letter, I have already rewarded 1,000 red envelopes. Under the netizen, local tyrant. 1,000 for me. Why thank you, are you an employee of Red Letter? He replied, no, I picked up a little HX1 phone. If you need it, you can contact me. Netizen, I bought a watch last year. Is it because I can't buy HX1? I bought it by your scalper party. I ask, I want 5.5-inch bright black 128 GB, how much? Is there still pink? Seeing these messages, the ox and the horns are very self-sufficient, and those who blame him are automatically blocked by him. This wave of HX1 hot sales, now the price of each unit is at least 500, of which the best model can sell more than 1,000. The goods he smashed in his hand, he said that he can earn more than 100,000. In the YY chat room of the scalper party, several oxen are envious. Lao Zhang regrets, I knew that I would have been with you for HX1. This wave of money has been missed. Haha, you also advised me not to come here at the time. Li Xiang said with a smile, this is not the younger brother is not kind, you are not embarrassed. I have a dog, Lao Zhou said, who knows that it suddenly fires right. Lao Li, how many goods are in your hand? I have an old customer, I want to ask for 20 sets, each one. Can you have 1,000 more, is there? I don't have much, I can only give 10, Li Xiang said. The next time HX1 is shipped, I have to slap it a few hundred, said Zhang Zhang. After the red letter mobile phone, the goods must be classified. Tencent Games, Executive Vice President Ning Xiaozhen deeply sighed and said, I thought that the red letter should be in the mobile phone industry, who knows that they are on fire again. This little bully mobile game machine and their game linkage, are the pressure of competition is even greater. You must know that mobile phone manufacturers not only earn money from mobile phones, but also money from app channels. For example, the mobile phone of Red Letter will install the app game platform of Red Letter. After that, the mobile phone users of Red Letter will be the game users of Red Letter. Once the number of users of the Red Letter mobile phone increases, Tencent Games, Net1 and other games will send money to Red Letter and use their app channel to promote their games. Kigwai 330 Company, Zhou closed his eyes, do not want to say a word. When Red Letter used to be a mobile phone, he smiled and smiled. Who knows that HX1 is actually hot? Speaking of it, the Red Letter mobile phone is also their competitor. Because the Panther 330 Company is also doing mobile phones, it is called 330 mobile phone. However, compared with the Red Letter, they are far worse. The 330 mobile phone is in the low-end market, but the sales volume is bleak, and even the popularity is not much. Many users, I don't even know that there is a brand of 330 mobile phone. In contrast, HX1, which started with Red Letter, is exploding quickly. It is really mad. Red Letter Game, Red Letter Software Development Co., Limited, the old employees are excited about seeing this news. Our Red Letter is really strong, and the sales of mobile phones are so good. Octopus is a god man, I said. Why Octopus originally wanted to buy Tang Science and Technology, it turned out to be this. 1 billion gambling is very good, Tianziang Jun is reluctant, ha ha ha. The CEOs of Lutong and Liangsong are also very emotional. They didn't understand why Lu Zixin had to set up an electronic science and technology company. Now I understand. To this end, the two also sent a special message to Lu Zixin to celebrate. Lu Zixin is also very happy, HX1 is profitable, which means that Red Letter Electronics Science and Technology can operate stably. At least it is not necessary to draw funds from subsidiaries to invest in development, and it can achieve self-profit. He immediately issued an order to focus on the company's development, continue to invest in research and development, expand the R&D team, purchase equipment, and establish laboratories. In the 10,000 Realms Science and Technology chat group, Lu Zixin thanked Red Queen and said, Red Queen, the product is hot, thank you. Red Queen, emoticon Aya, I accidentally fell, I want the group to send red envelope to get up. Mr. L, emoticon, red envelope no, kill one. Red Queen, suddenly emoticon, a group owner, a life is not enough. Lu Zixin was thinking about turning over an emoticon, and Bruce Wayne suddenly appeared, saying, does anyone need Batman help, whether the opponent is a zombie or an evil artificial intelligence? Red Queen, emoticon, shivering in the shadow of the big man. Mr. L, there is just one artificial intelligence that claims to be the most evil in the world. Red Queen, emoticon, ah, suddenly in the computer virus, I am dead. Bruce Wayne was amused by Red Queen and said, ha 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 ha, make a joke. Mr. L, Mr. Wayne, you said last time you want to catch the clown, Have you caught it? Bruce Wayne, of course, the guy is sneaky and has a mental problem. He has now been sent to a mental hospital and a special doctor is responsible for treating him. Mr. L, since he is such a person, I feel that there may be problems. Bruce Wayne, the police will be responsible for surveillance, and I went to visit his therapist, Harley Quinn, who is a good counselor. Mr. L, the madman can't be judged by the logic of ordinary people. He often creates unexpected troubles, such as affecting people around him. Bruce Wayne, you are right, but we always give people a chance to be redeemed. While Bruce Wayne wants to continue to exchange his philosophies with Lou Zixon, another top billionaire, science and technology, who has been diving for a long time, has also appeared. Tony Stark, I haven't been here for a long time. There are new people in the group. Hello, Mr. Wayne. Bruce Wayne, hello, I have long wanted to meet you. I heard that we have many similarities. Tony Stark, I am also very curious, how strong is your bat armor? In the words of the two, it seems that there is a trace of gunpowder. Bruce Wayne, it's enough to clean up the criminals who jumped up and down. Your steel shirt is said to be good too. Can you have the good fortune? It's no wonder that the two have actually won the competition. In their respective universes, they are top-ranking tycoons, and they also have strong steel armor, and they are also self-sufficient scientists. Now that I have seen similar people, I naturally have a strong mind. Tony Stark did not shy away and said, I just improved the new series of Mark armor, not very successful. He said, he sent a video, a test video by Tony Stark. He walked out of the underground laboratory, and a piece of steel was assembled on him as if he had grown his eyes, forming a red steel coat. When he walked out of the lab and came to the roof of the villa, he was already dressed. On the villa on the cliff by the sea, Iron Man flew into the sky, and in the twinkling of an eye, he rushed into the sky. When flying in the air, even the passenger plane in the air was left behind. On the far side of the sea, there is a test unmanned speedboat, which is rapidly and irregularly galloping in the sea. As soon as Tony raised his hand, the laser shot the speedboat accurately and sank it. A series of movements were handsome and smooth, and there were a few salty fish called 666. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. The Black Technology Chat Group of the 10,000 Realms. Author, Huo Dong. Chapter 113. 113 Chapter 113 has violated group rules. Tony made this video, obviously showing off his steel armor. Bruce Wayne saw it and was a little surprised. In some ways, Tony Stark's steel mech was really good. But he did not admit defeat, said, this steel shirt is a bit interesting, but I personally prefer this equipment. Say, Bruce Wayne also sent a video of driving a bat car to fight criminals. Lou Zixon opened the video and saw a skyscraper with a 100-story skyscraper. Bruce Wayne, wearing a black batsuit, stood on the top of the building, overlooking the crazy laughter below, shooting a criminal with a gun. He jumped and fell down at a vertical ground angle. The crowd below screamed, but Bruce Wayne's bat costume slammed out and glided in the air. The following criminals shot him crazy, and he was sheltered or armored. He also used miniature bombs or bats to subdue most of the criminals. At the time he was about to land, a black bat car ran wildly from the streets of the city. It doesn't have any drivers, but it can dodge freely in the traffic, as fast as a black lightning. The cockpit above the Batmobile turned on automatically, Bruce Wayne just fell on it, and then the Batmobile chased the criminals. The fugitives have already run far, but the tail of the Batmobile is like a rocket launcher, approaching quickly. Then, by the end of a river, the enemy took a helicopter and flew over the river, and also madly launched a bomb on the Batmobile. Lou Zixon saw a tight heart, but the Batmobile escaped the bomb attack with a continuous S-drift. When it reached the river, it flew. That's right, the Bat car's wings are unfolding, the chassis has a jet, and it flies directly to catch up with the helicopter. 2 tracking missiles hit the target accurately. Under the Bat helmet, the mouth of the master raised a curve, perfect ending. After watching this video, Luzixin feels that he can only brush 666 next to it. Tony Stark said, "This chariot is very cool. I think I want to develop such a powerful chariot. Unfortunately, my steel suits can't be used to save and fly weapons." Bruce Wayne, there are many features of the Batmobile, and the video is only a small part. Tony Stark, I have something else. Said, he sent another video, Luzixin just opened, and saw the scenes that children are not suitable. In the video, it is an American girl wearing a pair of kimono, blonde long legs and a high nose. She is kneeling on Tony Stark, kissing him, taking off her clothes and seeing the two, obviously going a fierce battle. Luzixin has not finished reading, the video disappears, and the original message was withdrawn. After the withdrawal, there will be no information recorded in the 10,000 Realms Science and Technology chat group. Tony Stark, cough, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. Jarvis is too bad for this guy. Bruce Wayne, this girl is very good. Tony Stark, New York Times reporter, I want to interview me for some news material. Bruce Wayne, I understand, I have met a lawyer, as hot as her body. Tony Stark, that's really delicious. Although the two did not meet, they seem to have found a common language. The smell of gunpowder in the group seems to have disappeared. Red Queen, emoticon, poke with a little finger, at Mr. L, the owner, it seems that someone has violated the group rules. Mr. L, is there, I didn't see it, maybe you have a virus. Red Queen, black face emoticon, happy face. After this, Tony Stark and Bruce Wayne are also embarrassed to compete with each other. Seeing the atmosphere, Luzixin redirected the topic to science and technology. Soon, they mentioned Luzixin's mobile phone production. Tony Stark, my God, it's too slow to make money like this, or to do military work. Bruce Wayne, your business has a weak industrial capacity. It's better to invest in a few factories. I can send you a few professional production lines. Tony Stark, yes, it's too slow to grab the market. It's better to play directly. Mr. L, I am worried that it will attract attention. Tony Stark, that's for sure, but what about it? As long as you have the strength, you have the right to speak. Bruce Wayne, this is what I want to say. Sometimes, we don't have to be bound by some rules. Mr. L, it makes sense. Maybe I am too scared. Red Queen, emoticon, go on, the owner, destroy the world. Luzixin, at Red Queen, emoticon pot, face. Tony Stark, that's so much, it's still useful. After that, he sent Luzixin a red envelope and explained, this is a technology that has been eliminated by our Stark Industries, but it should be very useful to you. Luzixin opened red envelope, group prompt, congratulations, you have received Tony Stark's red envelope and obtained technical information related to Stark Industries' intelligent communication equipment. Can be extracted into the brain. Group tip, do you want to extract data now? Tip, when the data is injected into the brain, it will have some impact on the brain, and it needs a quiet environment and 12-hour digestion time. After the injection is successful, it will automatically remember and understand the relevant information. I don't pick up the information for the time being, Luzixin replied. It's been too long and he needs to prepare. At the same time, he did not forget to thank Tony. Tony Stark, no thanks, raise your hand, let's talk about it today. If you need some industrial equipment, you can at. Bruce Wayne, see you next time. At the end of the group chat, Luzixin thought about the words of the two. The development of red letter mobile phone is not fast enough. If you want to be more aggressive, you have to launch a stronger black science and technology with stronger production capacity. It's time to step up, he thought to himself. he was prepared to concentrate on it. This information, including mobile phone chips, cameras, sensors, batteries and other aspects of the technology, involves a wide range. Even with Liu Zixin's ability to think, it is impossible to learn by learning in a short time. Fortunately, system can inject information, just as Red Queen transmitted computer technology knowledge to his brain, and he was directly in control. This technique of injecting information into the human brain is actually controlled by Red Queen himself. When she clones people, she can inject memory and knowledge into the brains of human clones through bioelectricity. It is also a powerful black science and technology. The Black Technology Chat Group of the 10,000 Realms. Author, Huo Dong. Chapter 114. 114 Chapter Modular Mobile Phone. In order to ensure the security of information injection, Liu Zixin first arranged the company's affairs, and then found a quiet place to start information injection. In the process of information injection, his entire brain is chaotic. Numerous complicated information enters the brain, and brain cells are quickly remembering this information. If ordinary people are injected with a lot of information at a time, there is a good risk of becoming an idiot. Fortunately, Liu Zixin has undergone the transformation of H1 serum, and the ability of brain cells has been greatly enhanced, which has survived. The complete information injection takes less than 10 minutes, but in the next 10 hours, Liu Zixin's brain is still faint, which is the process of understanding digestion. Some knowledge that he did not understand before, now he begins to understand slowly. Just like the Umbrella Corporation world, clone Alice was born with the same survival skills and life knowledge. Liu Zixin digested this knowledge for a whole day, and his brain was better. He sorted out the general, what Tony Stark passed to him, not a virtual projection of this level of black science and technology, but a lower level of technology. But in comparison, the science and technology products circulating on the market today are definitely higher. Such as the perfect wireless charging, body manufacturing process, full transparent mobile phone, and the manufacturing technology of the special creative modular smartphone. The so-called modular smartphone is a highly humanized mobile phone with a mobile phone frame that allows users to configure their own DIY mobile phones. The hardware of this phone is made into a similar piece of bricks, batteries, processors, audio devices, screens, and so on. Users can freely assemble these accessories into the phone frame and assemble them to use them. As early as a decade ago, some people mentioned the concept of modular mobile phones. In 2004, there were domestic manufacturers investing in R&D, but unfortunately R&D failed. In the following years, high-level science and technology companies in several countries have researched modular mobile phones and introduced a modular version of smart devices. Suomu, Motomura, Zhongxing, and especially Google, have tried to develop modular mobile phones, but because of the high cost and insufficient technology, the compatibility and performance are much worse than the mainstream smartphones, and users are not satisfied. Therefore, it was impossible to promote to the mass market, and this project was also suspended. And the modular mobile phone in their concept is different from the Liu Zixin data. Their main goal is to save the cost of mobile phone replacement. When a hardware is out of date, you can directly replace the hardware without replacing the mobile phone. However, the modular phone in Liu Zixin's profile is a versatile smartphone. For example, if you want to maintain a super battery life, you can install one more battery module, or if you want the camera function, you can assemble a better camera module and become a camera. If you want more memory, you can install a memory module. Even if you don't have a camera or some other features, you can install a game module and turn it into a mobile game machine, install a music module, a large screen module. Different modules will produce different effects. Even with different mobile phone frames, the appearance of the mobile phone can be varied. This technique and style is very similar to the steel suits that Tony Stark displays in the group. Different parts have different functions and are then assembled into a complete Iron Man. According to Luzixen's conjecture, this convenient and highly diverse modular mobile phone, if launched, may be popular all over the world. And most importantly, making modular phones is much easier than other black science and technology. What he has to do is to assemble the phone hardware into modules and have a smooth compatibility with each other. If the red letter mobile phone can solve these problems, its performance is not worse than the mainstream mobile phone, and even better. Then it is oriented to the mass market, and with its creative gameplay, it may be able to occupy a place in the mobile phone industry and become a top mobile phone brand. If you want to do this, you have a lot of work, and it's not a one-step process. It takes a few steps. Luzixen's idea is to invest in several related hardware factories to improve manufacturing technology and productivity. In the next few days, Luzixen is planning this matter, and the related matters are explained to the company staff, so that they can find a factory suitable for investment or cooperation. Zhongcheng, Luzixen rushed back here, there is no other reason, just want to be lazy. There are too many things in my mind these days, and he is a bit tired. In Zhu An's office, Luzixen occupied his office chair, flattened the chair, and lay comfortably. You are really a grandfather. I took my seat in the first place. Would you like me to find a few sisters to serve you? Zhu An spoke to the side. Okay, remember to be pretty, Luzixen said with a smile. Yes, I will call now, but don't forget, Suzhirong is now in this building. Zhu An is going to call. Oh, forget it, I am afraid of you, Luzixen said. Yes, did you not say that you are getting married last time? Have you booked your date? Not yet, Zhu An shook his head. I didn't discuss it. Well, now it's busy. Why don't you come over, half a year? Speaking of it, there were several college students who had been married before, and we didn't go. Yeah, there are fewer and fewer friends now, Luzixen said with emotion that some of the former friends rarely contacted. In addition, everyone has their own circle, and there is no hard talk. There are only a few good relationships and some connections. Let's go with the flow, said Zhu An. Don't be so sentimental here, it's hard to get the job done, to open the black, and haven't had cooking chicken for a long time. Get it up. The two played the game until they got off work, until Suzhirong called Luzixen to stop. At the table, Suzhirong was wearing a suit and a tea-colored long coat, sitting elegantly opposite Luzixen and asking, would you like to go to Pengcheng or stay in Zhongcheng? Well, it should be in Zhongcheng. When Tang Gang talks about the right factory, let me see it again, Luzixen said. A few days off. Then, do you have time next Saturday? Suzhirong looked at him with some expectation. Yes, do you have anything? Luzixen asked. Yes, Suzhirong nodded. There was a prom, the tutor and classmates informed me, so I want to go back and join. You don't say. I forgot, Luzixen was surprised. You graduated this year. Because Suzhirong has been busy with the company's work and is becoming more and more mature, he has forgotten that Suzhirong is actually a college intern and has not obtained a diploma. Okay, no problem, of course you have to accompany you, otherwise, what if you are abducted, Luzixen said with a smile. You still know, Suzhirong snarled with a little nasal voice. From then on, Luzixen went to Pengcheng, and she was busy in Zhongcheng. The Black Technology Chat Group of the 10,000 Realms. Author, Huo Dong. Chapter 115. 115 Chapter 115 Suzhirong's Prom. Luzixen rested for a few days in a row. On the day of the appointment with Suzhirong, she went to the Pearl Hotel near Zhongcheng University, where Suzhirong said her graduation party. I have never attended a prom. Have you been going to dance? I won't, Luzixen asked. He didn't have a prom at the time of graduation. Or there is this party, but no one invites him. I am also participating for the first time, Suzhirong said. You can't jump without jumping. The main thing is to graduate and get together with your classmates. Because of the graduation ball, Suzhirong changed into a black dress gown with short hair and earrings with crystal earrings. The body is slender, and the buds on the bottom are 5 points long, revealing the lotus-like white legs. Light gold high heels, between the walking, elegant and moving. Luzixin couldn't help but kiss her pretty face and praised him. "You dress like this, temperament bursts." Suzhirong said with a red face, "It's okay." From the underground parking lot, Suzhirong confessed, "This graduation ball, our principal, the instructor will attend. There are some entrepreneurs, you can get to know them." Jiangda is a century-old school with a long history. And in the history of the students, there are many famous people. This prom often invites some of the well-known Zhang University students to participate, so the weight is very heavy. For graduates, this is still a high-quality recruitment market. If you can get some old seniors, you may get a good job directly. This is not an official graduation ceremony, so those who are eligible for the prom are all leaders of the graduates, and some tutors teach the students. "I don't think many people know me," Luzixin said with a smile. He barely appeared in front of the media. And on the web search, it is difficult to find his real information. "Now I am looking for the president of Red Letter Electronics Science and Technology, which shows a person named Lu Yan, and the photos are also PS, not like him." This is not Luzixin's own change, but the relevant department suggested to modify. When Red Letter launched CloudHost last year, the Network Information Security Department looked for Luzixin. At the time, because the CloudHost involved some technical and cybersecurity issues, the two sides reached some agreements. The relevant departments suggested to modify Luzixin's display information on the network to avoid unnecessary trouble. Luzixin can also choose not to modify, but at that time he has not injected H1 serum, and has mastered black science and technology and huge wealth. "I am afraid that some people or forces will cause harm to individuals and family members, and they will agree, so it is still Lu's words." "Maybe, someone still knows you." Suzhirong blinked at him. "Who?" Luzixin said curiously, listening to Suzhirong's tone. He also knew that person. "The person who bet you with New Year's Day," Suzhirong said. "It is said that he will come too." "New Year's Day, bet, you said Tian to the mountains," Luzixin surprisedly said. "He also participated in your prom." "Maybe," Suzhirong said. "Remind that Tian is also a high graduate student who graduated from Jiangda in the past few years. He has donated 100 million to Jiangda. And Rice Science and Technology has been working with Jiangda, such as research labs, and every year a group of outstanding graduates work in Rice." "Haha, that's interesting. I have to ask him when I see him. I don't give it to my billion," Luzixin played with a smile. "Be careful not to be driven out, I can't help you." Suzhirong also followed his joke and said, Tian used to be my idol, inspirational model." The two said, they went up the elevator. The prom is upstairs. The venue has long been set up, tables and chairs, and free champagne snacks. At the door, Jiangda students are responsible for welcoming guests. As soon as Suzhirong arrived, the sister of Yingbin recognized her. Surprised joyfully said, "Suzhirong, you have come, I haven't seen you for a long time." "Wu Wenwen, long time no see." Suzhirong smiled and greeted her. They are acquaintances. Wu Wenwen was wearing a red classical cheongsam, which was also a kind of good figure, so she was sent to welcome. She took Suzhirong and said, "Wow, Suzhirong, you are getting beautiful now, you can be a star. Your cheongsam is also very temperamental, classical beauty," Suzhirong praised. "Hey, is this here?" Wu Wenwen noticed Luzixin, wondering. "Luzixin, my boyfriend, come with me," Suzhirong said with a generous approach. "Scorpio," Wu Wenwen grinned and said with a look of disbelief, "You actually find a boyfriend, it is incredible." "How incredible? I am not a nun," Suzhirong spit. "No, there are so many people chasing you before, You don't agree? I really want to know how the handsome guy chased you, Wu Wenwen said with a smile. There must be a special method. Of course, after all, it is a goddess, Lu Zixin said. I really want to know, Suzhirong, you go ahead, the teacher and classmates are in the 504 room. I will talk to you later. I haven't seen it for a year, Wu Wenwen greeted. To be seen, the two entered the stadium, which was equipped with a dance floor, a rest place, a tea table and so on. At this time, a campus folk band is playing a song on the stage in the middle, which is the familiar you at the same table. Will you remember tomorrow, the diary you wrote yesterday? If you still remember tomorrow, you have been crying. Most of the students who came to participate in the prom dance, heard this faint campus folk songs, cannot help but recall the flood, are quietly listening, and even people have tears in their eyes, do not know what kind of picture. They sang well, and Lu Zixin and Suzhirong were listening quietly. After a song, everyone applauded. It's so good to sing. Suzhirong was also evoked some memories, and the pretty face was hurt, sincerely. You sit for a while, I will go to the teacher and ask, Suzhirong said. Well, go, I am listening to songs here. Lu Zixin nodded. Suzhirong went to the 504 room. This is a lounge where several people are talking. Suzhirong came in and everyone put their eyes on her. In addition to knowing, it is enough for Suzhirong to wear a gown. Tao teacher. Suzhirong said hello to his teacher. Tao teacher is Tao Fang. She is in her 40s, wearing a petal patterned dress. When I saw Suzhirong, Tao Fang said with a smile, okay, my proud student is finally here. Next to Suzhirong, are some classmates who greet her. Hello everyone, Suzhirong responded with a smile. Come, come, and sit. Tao Fang pulled her over and asked, how do you feel during the internship? Well, I have learned a lot when I have a lot of problems, Suzhirong replied. Tao Fang nodded, with your understanding, certainly not bad. Have you ever thought about where to graduate after graduation? Just stay in the company now, Suzhirong said. As a small staff, Chu Yuan, Tao Fang said, the teacher has always been optimistic about you. You have a sensitive nerve in the economic field, can only play out in the big world. Today, you are here today, some entrepreneurs who are going out of the school are coming. The teacher will help you introduce it. After Tao Fang finished, Suzhirong said, thank you teacher, but I am very satisfied with my current job, no need to worry. What troubles are not troublesome, wait for you to join us. Tao Fang thought she was a guest, and said, the students I brought are the best ones. You have come to the teacher will definitely help you. Teacher Tao is really great, the classmate next to him said, I can't find a good job. Thank you, Teacher Tao. The classmates were thankful and Suzhirong stopped talking. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. The Black Technology Chat Group of the 10,000 Realms. Author, Huo Dong. Chapter 116. 116. Chapter 116 is young and promising. The graduation ball has not officially started yet, and Suzhirong chats with the students. I have been missing for almost a year, and I am facing graduation. I can't talk about each other's words. Cao Nan is married, do you know, said Wu Wenwen, who just returned from the welcome position. Ah, so fast, I haven't contacted her for a long time, Suzhirong surprisedly said. Cao Nan was the girl who had read business management with her before. I heard that there is, so I got married, and I didn't come this time, Wu Wenwen said with enmity. Her husband is a local tyrant, and she is particularly concerned about her every day in the circle of friends. Envy is dead. Speaking of this, she asked, yes, Suzhirong, what is your boyfriend doing? It seems that it is not our school. Well, a company, Suzhirong replied simply. Colleagues, what position is in your company, how much is the annual salary? Wu Wenwen looked curious and Suzhirong was helpless and said, "It is a high-paying class." Wu Wenwen said with emotion, "Your eyes are definitely not bad when so many handsome guys and local tyrants chased you, you didn't agree." Having said that, she whispered again, "Yes, tell you something just when I was welcoming, I saw the student section of the seniors." Wu Wenwen reveals a fascinating emoticon, saying, "Duan Chi, former president of our college student council, he is so good now, he came as an invited entrepreneur, his own company, already it is listed, and now has a market value of several hundred million, it is handsome, or single. When I first came, I talked with our tutors and principals, and there was a male god. When he was pursuing you, we all thought that you would agree, who knows that you actually rejected him." "That's all in the past." Suzhirong shifted the topic. "Old people, how are you? Salted fish, work, and boyfriend have no shadow, can kill me." They only talked for a while. Tao Fang said, "Everyone is quiet first now. There are several entrepreneurs in the VIP lounge I will take you to visit first. Everyone needs rare opportunities. Other instructors also want to bring them. Students have no chance in the past." "Tao teacher is mighty," the students shouted happily. Tao Fang took 8 students to the VIP lounge and knocked on the door. On the sofa inside, there are 4 entrepreneurs sitting and chatting with each other. 3 of them are middle-aged, and only one young man is in a crane in a flock of chickens. He is taller than 1.8 m, wearing a smart suit, and his shoes are bright and handsome. This person is Duan Chi, 2 years older than Suzhirong, one of Suzhirong's former pursuers. He is talking with 3 older entrepreneurs about his own opinions. "I think blockchain technology will definitely be the next wave of the internet. We are already expanding the application of this information. This time I will come." Halfway through his words, he suddenly stopped and looked at the door. At this time, Tao Fang was coming in with the students, and his eyes stayed on Suzhirong. Suzhirong, in a black dress, like a blooming black rose, has more charm than before. Duan Kai's heart trembled fiercely, as if he had found the feeling of the heart. His conditions are good, there are too many women, and ordinary women can't afford his interest. And possessing temperament, but rare to see, Suzhirong is such a best. The other 3 also noticed the difference of Duan Chi. One of them said with a smile, "Small paragraph to see acquaintances." Duan Chi came back, said with a slight smile, "Yeah, seeing her, I feel worthwhile." "Ha ha ha." The 3 people will smile. Tao Fang said, "Don't bother you, these are my students, very good. You are all seniors, give pointers." The oldest one said, "I can't talk about it, it's okay to exchange ideas. Come and sit down." A group of people sat down. Duan Kai's eyes still looked at Suzhirong. Wu Yuan whispered in Suzhirong's ear, "Look, he still likes you." "Don't be kidding," Suzhirong said with a serious tone. Wu Yuan had to take back his own gossip. Tao Fang shouted, "I will introduce to you first, this is the Peng Xing Senior, is the 08 session, now is the general manager of the Central China region of BIA." She introduced them one by one until Duanka said, "Duan Chi, should you know, it is also the student I have brought before. The company that I have established has already achieved a lot of achievements, and the market value has reached several hundred million yuan." Duan Chiqian said, "It's all taught by Tao. The student is really good." Several students admired. Seeing the gaze of the schoolmates and sisters, Duan Chi is also quite satisfied with his heart. There is a saying that is good, rich, and not returning home, such as Jinyi night. With achievements not going back to dressing, life will lose a lot of fun. When he saw Suzhirong, he was somewhat disappointed. Suzhirong was very calm and did not compliment him like everyone else. At the next time, the 4 entrepreneurs and Tao Fang's students exchanged, and also observed in secret, paying attention to some of them. If they like, then they will find Da Fang to contact them and dig them into their own company. Go with. After all, Suzhirong has held important positions in Hongzin. He is more experienced than other students and has unique insights on some issues. He immediately caught the attention of 4 people. Pang Xing said at the moment, "This primary school girl, are you interested in coming to work in our car? I am missing an assistant." He said that everyone is envious of Suzhirong, Pang Hing's assistant, which is equivalent to directly becoming a high-level executive. Suzhirong refused, "Thank you for your appreciation, but I still want to continue to develop in the current company." "That's a pity, but if you want to change jobs, you can always contact me," Pang Xing said. After a simple exchange for more than half an hour, the graduation ball will begin soon, and Tao Fang leaves the students. She specifically took Suzhirong and said, "They just looked at you very much, how can you refuse so fast?" "Mr. Tao, I really don't need it," Suzhirong said. "You don't need to refuse, go out to work, and have multiple relationships." Tao Fang shook his head. "You are still too young, but it doesn't matter, there will be opportunities for the prom, don't be so stupid." They haven't gone far, and the paragraph actually blows out, and said to Tao Fang, "Mr. Tao, do you have something now? I want to find Suzhirong to talk about something." Tao Fang looked at him, and he said, it's okay you talk, I want to talk." How long it takes to talk. After she finished, she withdrew and made Suzhirong speechless. Duan Qi looked at Suzhirong, swept her sight, took a deep breath, praised, "I haven't seen you for a long time, you are getting more and more beautiful." Suzhirong smiled and said, "If you have something, just say it, I still have things." In the tone, the meaning of indifference is very obvious. Duan Qi touched the nail, but he was not discouraged. If Suzhirong was so well contacted, he would not be so interested. He smiled confidently and said, "In terms of personality, you haven't changed at all. I appreciate you. Go there and ask for a glass of wine. I have a lot of words to tell you." "That's still okay, my boyfriend is waiting for me there." Suzhirong's attitude is very clear. "Do you have a boyfriend?" Duan Qi heard the sentence, and he felt a feeling of dissatisfaction. He did not catch up with Suzhirong, and now Suzhirong actually has a boyfriend. "What a pity, it's a pity, actually, this time I came here, half of the reason is because of you. You actually have a boyfriend." Duan Qi shook his head and said, "I really want to see, who can win, the heart of the schoolgirl." He still does not give up, now he is a young successful entrepreneur, self-confidence is no worse than anyone. The Black Technology Chat Group of the 10,000 Realms. Author, Huo Dong. Chapter 117. 117 Chapter 117 Nosy. When Duan Qi went to Suzhirong to chat alone, Wu Wenwen and other students were envious of the argument. Duan Qi also likes Suzhirong, a female student admired. "When I spoke, my eyes kept staring at her. Duan Sueshang is just a white horse prince, only graduated more than 2 years ago, the company has a market value of several hundred million, in the future, it must not become the top monopoly, the typical Gaofu Shui." Wu Wenwen poked, "If I can find such a boyfriend enough." "Do you have a contact with the seniors?" the male student asked. "I want to go to his company for an interview." "No, I will find Teacher Tao, or Suzhirong," someone said, "he will definitely give Suzhirong contact information." "Unfortunately Suzhirong has a boyfriend," Wu Wenwen said, "today is here too." "Really, if his boyfriend meets a senior, he is still awkward." "Yeah, the seniors are so good, and like Suzhirong this love is too strong," a male student played with a smile, "If I surrendered directly." "Cut, Suzhirong can't look at you too," Wu Wenwen scorned. "Hey, Wu Wenwen, how is your mouth so poisonous? No wonder there is no boyfriend. You are looking for a fight." Suzhirong got rid of Duan Qi. Duan Qi looked at her back and was slightly fascinated. Tao Fang came over and asked, "How about chatting?" "Teacher Tao did not tell me that she already has a boyfriend," Duan Qi deliberately complained. "Ah, I don't know, Tao Fang surprisedly said. I also said that the two of you look so good, but also want to mix it, now. Now it can be, Duan Chi stressed, there is a boyfriend who is not married. I am not so easy to give up, teacher Tao, you can help me with 2 good words if things are done, I will thank you. Tao Fang was a little embarrassed. In the end, she nodded. I shouldn't have intervened in this matter, but you have said so. I will say a few words casually, but after all, it is still your wish, and you should not be too much. I know. Tao Fang found Suzhirong and tried to test. Suzhirong, just Duan Chi said that he is very optimistic about you, want you to go to his company to develop, what do you think? Suzhirong reluctantly said, no, I am very good at red letter, and Tao teacher, I know what he means, I have a boyfriend. Tao Fang was a little embarrassed and said, I have too many words, but I still have to say one. Suzhirong is black belly in my heart, knowing more, you still say. If you were not a teacher, I have already turned my face. Choice is greater than effort, a correct choice will leave you a few years or even decades you can think more. After Tao Fang finished, Suzhirong's face was not good enough. She was directly coldy, teacher, you are too wide because you are a teacher, I respect you, I hope you can respect the students. After that, she turned around and left. Tao Fang's face is also difficult to look at, and this student's words are too ugly. I am a teacher and say what happened to her? Still not good for her. She wanted to say a few words, but she took care of her face and finally chose to send a message in the student group chat, there is still an important entrepreneur to come today, Mr. Tian Xiangshan of Rice Company, I can take a few students to the past. Suzhirong doesn't want to go, who are you signing up? She is deliberately angry, Suzhirong, let her know what she missed. The students were amazed, Tian is coming today, too good, I want to sign up. I have to sign up. Wu Wenwen surprisedly said, why don't Suzhirong go? However, no one responded to her. Tao Fang said, this is an opportunity that the teacher can hardly win for you. When the prom of the previous year, Mr. Tian took a fancy to several seniors, senior sister, now they are the management of Rice. Students, thank you, teacher Tao. Suzhirong saw the news, and there was no fluctuation in his heart, and he even wanted to laugh. The graduation ball is about to begin. Suzhirong and a few old classmates came to the hall and took the opportunity to introduce Lu Zixin to friends. The president of Jiangda gave a brief speech on the stage and also invited Duanqi and others to speak. Duanqi took the stage and was surrounded by the stars of the students, as an idol. Oh, yes, Suzhirong, why did Tao teacher say that you don't want to go, under the stage? Wu Wenwen is still curious. Suzhirong smiled and said, I don't need it. No need, that is the big sister who can count out the fingers of our school alumni. Your heart is too big, Wu Wenwen is puzzled. The dance enters the formal stage, the students communicate with each other, and the outstanding people are introduced to the entrepreneurs by the instructors to exchange ideas. Duan Chi is surrounded by a group of people, but he is not interested in these students. He has 2 goals for attending the prom this time. One is Tian Xiangshan. He wants to take this opportunity to meet Tian Xiangshan and persuade him to invest in his company's blockchain concept stock. As long as Tian Xiangshan can express investment, no matter how much the amount, with his influence, the company's stock will definitely rise. The second is Suzhirong, but he touched the nail. Sorry, I have something to do. Let Duan Chi directly open those who still want to meet with him, and walk directly towards Suzhirong. The student is coming, Wu Wenwen whispered. Suzhirong had a bad premonition and gave Lu Zixin a look. She also told Lu Zixin about the incident. Lu Zixin returned to her with a confident look and said he was able to cope. Duan Chi went straight to Suzhirong, and the gentleman generally reached out and asked, Sister, can you have the chance to dance a precious moment at your graduation? Sorry, I can't dance. Suzhirong categorically refused. It doesn't matter, I can teach you. Duan-chi did not care. You have to work hard, you can teach others, we are very busy. Lu Zixin stood up and looked at Duan-chi with a warning look. Duan-chi looked at Lu Zixin again and again, not thinking, you are Suzhirong's boyfriend, finally saw it, may I ask you? Lu Zixin. I haven't heard of it. Duan-chi shook his head and said, no, my name is Duan-chi, the CEO of the Speeding Information. Although he said something in his mouth, he did not have a friendly tone, his hands were in his pocket. I don't bother to take it out and shake hands. Oh, I haven't heard of it, Lu Zixin responded. Duan-chi smiled and said, it doesn't matter, you can open my mobile browser to search for my name. The first one is me. Lu Zixin smiled. No interest, goodbye, I hope I will never see again. Do you understand? The tone of the two people's tit for tat makes Suzhirong's classmates face each other. Duan Kai's attitude is not to say, Suzhirong's boyfriend's attitude is too strong. Things are gathered together, people are divided into groups. Duan-chi said, the circle is different, it will not see you again. It seems that today the stands can't be jumped. Men should not be too stingy. Suzhirong said, maybe someone is too inflated. Expansion. Duan-chi did not expect Suzhirong to describe him like this, said with a smile, that is not necessarily, others are inflated, I am confident. He was talking, there was some commotion in the hall. Suzhirong, a classmate, shouted, it is Tian Xiangshan. I saw the entrance to the hall, Tian Xiangshan and the president of Jiangda, and several famous entrepreneurs walk side by side, and the students quickly gave way. The teacher Tao of Suzhirong is also at the end. Tianzong is here. Duan-chi suddenly felt that Tian Xiangshan came at the right time. He pretended to be sorry, I can't talk to you anymore, I have to greet it right, schoolgirl, you have to come, I can help you introduce. The Black Technology Chat Group of the 10,000 Realms. Author, Huo Dong. Chapter 118. 118. The 118 chapter has one less introduction. Duan-chi sorted out the clothes and went into the VIP lounge behind Tian Xiangshan. When everyone settles, they begin to know each other. General Tian, hello, my name is Duan-chi, your schoolmate. Duan-chi stood up and greeted, and respectfully reached out. Next to Peng Hing said, this elementary school is not simple. The information he created was just over a year, and the market value is over 100 million. Tian Xiangshan also stood up and shook hands and nodded, it's very good. I always think that everyone who dares to try to start a business and achieve certain success is not a simple character. There is a prize. Duan-chi said, it's too far from you, right? This is my business card. Sit down, don't stand. Tian Xiangshan accepted his business card. Duan-kai's heart is happy, this is also to know Tian Xiangjun? Next, Duan-chi has always wanted to continue to communicate with Tian Xiangshan, and sell his own blockchain concept stocks. However, Tian Xiangshan does not catch a cold. Tian Xiangshan said, today, I am mainly invited by the old principal to see the schoolmates of the alma mater and exchange ideas with them. Don't talk about business matters, let's go to the lobby to see. Other entrepreneurs naturally greeted and they got up and went to the hall. Before they rushed, Tao Fang came out and said to his students, I will come over immediately, and when I come, I will introduce you a few. You are ready, don't humiliate the teacher. Everyone is envious of watching the students she named, how good this opportunity is for myself. Tao Fang deliberately saw Suzhirong, she should have had this opportunity, but this student is too rebellious, now regret it? However, Suzhirong emoticon is calm and does not see any change. Pretend, she must have regretted it, Tao Fang thought, feeling happy again, she was waiting for an apology, seeing Suzhirong went to apologize to himself. Wu Wenwen is also a student who has not been recommended by Tao Fang. She lowered her voice and said in Suzhirong's ear, Mr. Tao is too eccentric, some of the students who are like her are willing to flatter. Suzhirong comforted, nothing, you are also a master's student at Gyeongda, but you are afraid that you can't find a job, it's really not working for our company. Okay, then I will mix with you later. Wu Wenwen thought she was joking, and she joked. Tian Xiangshan and others have finally arrived. He is easygoing. He also responds to all the students who have asked questions. The outstanding students recommended by the teachers, he is also willing to exchange one or two, and even let the secretary leave their contact information. Soon, it was where Tao Fang's students were. Tao Fang quickly smiled and said, "These are my students, I will introduce you to you. This is Chen Hao, Master of Economics." Every time she introduces one, Tian Xiangshan or the entrepreneur next to him will ask a little. One of them was also valued by Tian Xiangshan and said, "If you are interested, you can go to our rice company for an interview." Duan Qi followed, and had the opportunity to insert a few words to increase his sense of existence. He saw Suzhirong, his look was slightly smug, and now he is standing among these successful people, enjoying everyone's look, which is 100 times stronger than her boyfriend. When he arrived at Suzhirong, Tao Fang did not introduce it. He said, "It's almost like this. Mr. Tao, you are stingy, and there is a good student who will not introduce me to you." Tian Xiangshan started playing with a smile. He has seen Suzhirong and recognized it. Because of some business negotiations, Suzhirong has been to Rice Heads in Rice and has seen Tian Xiangshan. Others are easy to forget, but Suzhirong's looks and identity are very characteristic, so Tian Xiangshan still remembers her. Tao Fang asked, "Who?" When she spoke, Suzhirong had already greeted Tian Xiangshan. "Tianzong, hello, I didn't expect to see you here." As soon as she spoke, Tao Fang was not happy. Who did the student think she was? Also add yourself to yourself. Wu Wenwen is even more nervous. She admires Suzhirong's courage. At this time, she dares to say hello. No, why should she say it again? Wu Wenwen was very surprised. Everyone else looked at Suzhirong with a puzzled look, especially Tao Fang. His eyes were harsher and the scene seemed awkward. Tian Xiangshan lifted his hand and wanted to say something, but he spoke. Duan Qi took a step forward and wanted to make a clearance for Suzhirong. He said, "I introduce, this is my schoolgirl, she is called." Before he finished speaking, Tian Xiangshan stopped the road. "Wait, don't say it." Everyone was puzzled and looked at Tian Xiangshan. Duan Kai's words were also stopped. Until 2 seconds later, Tian Xiangshan suddenly said with a smile, "Haha, I remember, Suzhirong, right, sorry, old, memory can't keep up." Tian Xiangshan suddenly said the name of Suzhirong, and he was shocked by Duan Qi, Tao Fang, and Wu Wenwen. How did he know Suzhirong? "The name is right, your memory is very good," Suzhirong said with a slight smile. "Tianzong, do you know her?" Tao Fang asked. "Of course I know," Tian Xiangshan said with emotion, "Little Su is actually our Gyeongda, and we are really talented." After he finished, Duan Qi and others were even more aggressive. This level of praise, Tian Xiangshan said for the first time today. The key is why he knows the name of Suzhirong, and so? An entrepreneur next to him asked, "Tianzong, you're excellent schoolgirl, don't introduce us." Tian Xiangshan said, "I told you, you don't want to see her young and look down on her. Now she is the executive vice president of the Red Letter Group." Red Letter, which Red Letter? Is it a strong rise in the game industry, and launched the cloud host to defeat the Kaibao 330, and also sell the Red Letter that the mobile phone bet with you, a company asks some unbelievable. Yes, that is the Red Letter. Tian Xiangshan affirmed his conjecture. His voice fell and the silence was immediately around. Those entrepreneurs looked at Suzhirong with amazement, and they were filled with emotions. This graduated schoolgirl is actually the executive vice president of Hongxing Group. At this age, they are the fledgling hares. And now, Some of them are not as good as Suzhirong. Red Letter, but recently a well-known company. In the field of games, computer butlers, and mobile phones, all have gone to great results. Many people predict that the future Red Letter is likely to become another big internet. Suzhirong is actually the executive vice president of Red Letter, the core management staff. Duan Chi stunned, he absolutely did not think that Suzhirong actually has this identity. At this time, she is very dazzling. Tian Xiangshan didn't know him, but he knew Suzhirong, which is enough to explain everything. He was ashamed of the scene of thinking that he was behaving oneself infallible in front of her. As Suzhirong is now, the president who is 10 times stronger than him has seen it. What's more, his company's market value of hundreds of millions is also blown out. The so-called blockchain concept stock launched by Speed Confidence is a concept product following the trend, a financial bubble. Real products, they simply don't. So he only needs to make Tian Xiangshan and try to pull the investment. In other words, compared to he is not as good as Suzhirong. This is really a sad reality. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. The Black Technology Chat Group of the 10,000 Realms. Author, Huo Dong. Chapter 119. 119 Chapter 119 Forgot to take a photo. He, Executive Vice President of Red Letter, Tao Fangzhen suspected that he had misunderstood. Jiang Fan Principal surprisedly said, Tao, your own student, are you not sure, /P. Tao Fang couldn't say anything, she was really unclear, or would she just do that? If she knows an hour in advance, she will definitely treat Suzhirong with a 10,000 cent enthusiasm. If you say that you can teach such a student, who is not looking at her. However, now everyone has seen it. She introduced other students, but she did not introduce Suzhirong. It is impossible for her to use this matter to put gold on her face. Suzhirong's classmates were even more stunned. When they were still seeking a referral opportunity, Suzhirong had already become a big man. Wu Wenwen finally realized that Suzhirong would be so calm and would say that. It turns out that her old classmate is already the executive vice president of Red Letter. At this moment, she was filled with surprise and excitement. She couldn't wait to scream and hugged Suzhirong to ask about it, but the occasion was wrong. She forcibly resisted this impulse. Not easy, an entrepreneur said with emotion. Oh, young people can be underestimated, /P. Hey, Tian Xiangshan remembered one thing and asked, Little Su, you are Jiangda, what about Octopus, should he not be Jiangda? Suzhirong shook his head and said, he is not, but he is here today. He is also here. Tian Xiangshan smiled and said, I just want to say Zhang Cheng in the past few days, find a time to meet him, I did not expect to see it today. What about others? It's just behind, Suzhirong said. Everyone looked back behind her. Lu Zixin was originally sitting behind, because Tian Xiangshan came over and many students came together and blocked him directly. At this time, the students dispersed and saw a young man sitting behind and playing an empty glass. Wu Wenwen grinned and seemed to think of something. Isn't this Su Boyong's boyfriend? Octopus, you are really low-key, Tian Xiangshan snarled. Lu Zixin actually sits here like a normal student. If these people know his identity, I am afraid that he will not be safe. Is he the president of Red Letter, Lu Yan? Feelings and photos are not like, an entrepreneur whispered. Tian Xiangshan nodded, it is him, the photo and the real person are a little bit normal. His confirmation made entrepreneurs show the surprised emoticon. This young man is actually the president of Red Letter. At the Rice conference, I dared to gamble with Tianshan for 1 billion people. 1 billion, many people's enterprises are not worth the price, but in the eyes of this young man, it is the amount that can be said to go out, and jokes like Tian Xiangshan, and everyone knows that he took out 1 billion. And the subsidiary company under the name of Hongxin can come up with 1 billion. Wu Yuanyuan took a breath and looked at Lu Zixin. She just joked with Lu Zixin. Who knows that Lu Zixin is so big? This is a low-key, it is simply too low-key. In the company's home, in addition to Tian Xiangshan, who can compare Lu Zixin? Tao Fang is already stupid, Suzhirong's boyfriend is actually the president of Red Letter. Then she just wanted to match the behavior of Suzhirong and Duan Qi, not courting death? If you anger Lu Zixin, with his energy, you can easily teach her to be a man. Just now she also expected Suzhirong to regret and apologize to her. She just wants to apologize to Suzhirong now, hoping she should never tell Lu Zixin about it. Duan Kai's eyes were horrified, and he finished the game in front of Lu Zixin, and now he knows the identity of Lu Zixin. He can't wait to beat himself and find the wrong object. Lu Zixin stood up, said with a smile, "I came with the courage, and I have 2 glasses of wine." He walked over and Tian Xiangshan took the initiative to reach out and the 2 men shook hands. Octopus, fortunately the entrepreneurs next to them followed suit and shook hands with Lu Zixin. Duan Qi was hesitant to reach out, but Lu Zixin skipped him directly, and didn't even look at him more, as if he didn't see it. Duan Kai's face is hard to look at, in the other's eyes, he is so disdainful. Tian Xiangshan and others also noticed this scene, and they were still confused, but no one would be stupid to ask questions. Tao Fang and Suzhirong classmates already understood. Lu Zixin, this is intentional. Yes, under the eyes of the public, it is not to give Duan Qi a face. But Duan Qi did not dare to speak because he knew he could not afford Lu Zixin. He thought of what Lu Zixin had said to him before, and he couldn't help but feel a chill. If Lu Zixin is just an ordinary person, he wouldn't care what he said. But now, the one who just warned him is the president of Red Letter. The weight of Lu Zixin's words suddenly changed from a bubble to a nuclear bomb, and he dared not pay attention. Thinking of this, Duan Kai's face is a bit whitish. Xiao Lu came to participate in our activities at Jiangda, and did not say it in advance, said the president of Jiangda. Lu Zixin quickly said, "Sorry, Principal Fan, I am really embarrassed. I should visit you before, I am afraid of bothering you." President of Jiangda's Fan, not only the principal of the prestigious school, but also a member of the National Academy of Sciences, a famous physicist, has made achievements in many fields. Lu Zixin naturally respects him more. "Oh trouble, we are very welcome. We are always happy to communicate with high-tech science and technology companies," said the school leader next door. After a simple greeting, Tian Xiangshan said, "Since you are here, let's talk together." Lu Zixin is not easy to shirk, so they will join the graduation party as an entrepreneur, and Suzhirong will accompany them. When they went to the other side, Suzhirong classmates came back. Suzhirong is actually the executive vice president of Red Letter, and her boyfriend is the president of Red Letter. One classmate couldn't help but sigh, "T just too big, /p. I didn't expect it, we just chatted together. My friend is the vice president of Red Letter, and I am still drinking with the president of Red Letter," Wu Wenwen is excitedly said. "Ha ha ha, this is really cool, I have to send a circle of friends first." "No, forget the photo." "Nothing, Suzhirong said just now, invited me to work at Hongxin. I thought she was joking. I didn't expect to actually have a play. I will contact her later." Wu Wenwen finished, the students looked at her enviously. Among them, only her relationship and Suzhirong is the best. Suzhirong's commitment is more important than Tao Fang's recommendation. The people introduced by Tao Fang, entrepreneurs, just take a look, after all, they don't remember today. But Suzhirong, but they have met classmates for a few years. This friendship is more important than a simple one. Wu Wenwen, do you have Suzhirong's contact information? I just found out that I didn't add her, can you give me something? Some students hurriedly asked. Let me add one more, all of my classmates. They are surrounded by Wu Wenwen. Wu Wenwen still wants to brag about it, but sees the ugly face of Tao Fang coming over. Wu Wenwen, come over. Tao Fang brought Wu Wenwen to the corner and whispered, you have a good relationship with Suzhirong, you are a busy teacher. What busy? Wu Wenwen said curiously. There is no major event, that is, the teacher may have misunderstood her and criticized her. Now think about it, I am also wrong if you tell me, let her not mind. Tao Fang said, she did not pull the following to say, Wu Wenwen was only looking for. Wu Wenwen smiled in her heart, but she said, well, I will wait until I say, I think Suzhirong won't care. On the other hand, Lu Zixin has already communicated with Tian Xiangshan, President Fan, and others, and those entrepreneurs have also found the opportunity to hand over their business cards to Lu Zixin. Only Duan Qi, the situation is very embarrassing. After Lu Zixin refused to shake hands with him, he found that the people who had just laughed and talked with him were not so enthusiastic. Looking at Lu Zixin as the focus of the crowd, Suzhirong sat next to him and smiled. Duan Qi was not reconciled and could only be turned into nothing. Lu Zixin told him with strength that the two are really not a circle. The Black Technology Chat Group of the 10,000 Realms. Author, Huo Dong. Chapter 120. 120 Chapter 120 Collaboration. The school recruits can of course cooperate. We also welcome Jiangda's recent graduates to work in Hongxian. Lu Zixin said to Jiang's school leaders that they are negotiating to make Hongxian a cooperative company of Jiangda and participate in Jiangda every year. The school recruits things. Good. President Fan said, I decided to make this decision. Lu Zixin said with a smile, I hope to have a good cooperation in the future. It is very common for companies to work with universities. Especially in the high science and technology field, they can also directly carry out research and development projects with universities. The level of research at top universities, as well as state-level laboratories, are second to none. After talking with them, Tian Xiangshan also gave a simple speech to the students, and the prom was coming to an end. Today is not early, we will talk again tomorrow. Tian Xiangshan and Lu Zixin agreed, talk again tomorrow, and then they will leave. At 10:30 in the evening, Lu Zixin lived in a high-end hotel apartment. Suzhirong sat on the sofa and watched the phone, but in her heart could not calm down. Lu Zixin was sitting opposite her. Don't you say something to say? Suzhirong asked. Lu Zixin just let her come for this reason. Lu Zixin didn't talk, but his mouth was slightly raised and he looked at Suzhirong with a gaze. Under the soft light, Suzhirong sat on the sofa with a slight nervousness. A black rose-like dress with a fair complexion of white skin. When I just graduated from the dance party, I inevitably drank some red wine. Suzhirong's face was already dyed with a layer of red glow, which matched the eyes of the limpid autumn water. In the face of Lu Zixin's aggressive vision, she felt a little nervous, and a pair of white long, innocent legs were tightly held together, which made Lu Zixin's hormones secretly secrete. As mentioned before, after injecting H1 serum developed by Red Queen, all aspects of the body have been improved, including hormone secretion. For the first time, he often couldn't control his emotional impulses. Later, although he was stable, it was also suppressing himself. At this moment, Lu Zixin couldn't help it. There is a flower that can be folded straight, and there is no flower and empty branches. Lu Zixin slowly approached Suzhirong, looking at her in a condescending position and lifting her smooth chin. Well. Suzhirong only made a dull voice and was already invaded. The war has just begun, the enemy has already attacked the highlands, triumphant in the highlands, and claws. Suzhirong is powerless and can only let the storm plunder, and more places fall. The venue of the war shifted from the sofa to the soft collapse, and the battle became more intense. Lu Zixin led the army to capture the Yumen Pass. Don't, Suzhirong pleaded in his ear. Not today. Inconvenient. Ah! Looking at Luzixen's disappointed emoticon, Suzhirong blushes and whispers something in his ear, and Luzixen is excited again. The next day, Luzixen woke up in the soft fragrance, Suzhirong still slept quietly beside him, and the slightly scattered hair was placed on the pretty face, hands clasped him as a pillow, hugged tightly. One leg is still on his waist. Luzixen couldn't help but kiss her face. Suzhirong was shocked by him, and this opened his eyes. She buried her face in Luzixen's chest and whispered, "What time is it?" 9 o'clock. Is it all 9? I used to wake up at 7:30 in the morning. She wanted to adjust her sleeping position, but she shouted, "Hands are sour, blame you, I have no strength at all." Haha. Luzixen smiled and said, "Then you have a good rest, I have to talk to Tian Tian, and come back after the talk." Yes. Suzhirong reluctantly let him go. Luzixen covered her seductive scenery with a quilt, and then cleared the door and went out. In the hotel where Tian Xiangshan stayed, Luzixen had a discussion with him. "Actually, I have long wanted to talk to you. I have a chance today," Tian Xiangshan said with emotion. "We have studied the Red Courtship and the Super Android system, which is really powerful. Is there a chance, in these respects, will our two companies cooperate?" Luzixen said, "Cooperation, of course, there are opportunities, but how do you want to cooperate with Tian?" Tian Xiangshan looked at him and lowered his speech rate. He said, "The chip is their own technology patent. I won't mention it, but your super Android system, I am very interested. If you can achieve some cooperation in the mobile phone system, I want to benefit both companies." Luzixen hesitated, but he already thought about it. Super Android system, to put it bluntly, is an optimized version of the Android phone system. The importance is not great. After the Super Android system, Red Letter has begun to study its own mobile phone system, HX, Red Letter, mobile phone system. Just like the Apple iOS system, it has its own complete mobile ecosystem. When the HX mobile phone system comes out, they don't need the Super Android system. It is the most sensible choice to get some benefits. The key is how to cooperate to be more beneficial. Tian Xiangshan looked at him hesitant and continued to persuade, "You also know that in the mobile phone market, we still have a lot of strong competitors. Only mutual benefit can compete for more market share. The most important thing is that our two mobile phone brands have different user groups. You are now targeting mobile game players, and our rice is positioned in the low-end market, and there is no direct competition." Luzixen nodded. "You said it makes sense, but the Super Android system is now a weapon of our Red Letter. I can't easily say that it is shared." "Of course I know, I am talking about cooperation," Tian Xiangshan said. "As far as I know, your Red Letter has recently been looking for a mobile phone OEM to cooperate, definitely because of insufficient capacity." Luzixen shook his head and said, "It's really awkward, but it is. We are just getting started, and we are still weak on the industrial base." "That's a good idea. Our rice company has invested in a number of hardware factories in recent years in these areas. We can cooperate," Tian Xiangshan said. "Luzixen is also doing this. Take a mobile phone system to be eliminated by them to change the convenience of the benefits. It is a big profit." Next, he talked with Tian Xiangshan on specific ways of cooperation until a preliminary agreement was reached. Red Letter will jointly develop the Super Android system with Rice Mobile. To put it bluntly, it is to provide them with the right to use this mobile phone system. At the same time, several factories owned by Rice will accept orders from Red Letter to produce hardware for them. This is only a preliminary agreement. There will be some changes when it is officially signed, but it does not matter.